Right, so we're up in North London on a very wet and windy, stormy Easter Monday. We're templating this wall that you see behind me. The wall kind of wraps around, curves around, has a entrance set of steps. You have to excuse the rain. This is 4 seasons in one day, classic British springtime. Set of steps going out onto the lawn, and then the wall curves back around, hugs the house. And this client wanted was to have some 40mm Bullnosed pieces that match the paving that they've chosen. So they've chosen the Lymington Dune. It's our lovely textured Egyptian limestone in a 900-600mm size. And this wall is going to be kind of like a statement piece, really, but also it's going to have another purpose. It's also going to add extra seating when they entertain our guests. So it needs to be fairly chunky, so the 40mm, but also definitely Bullnosed, just for that softness when you're sitting down. The big issue we had with this wall is it's actually not been built to kind of any set radius. It's basically been built by hand and curved to the lines of the garden to how the landscapers see fit, really. Took off-the-shelf items, 900 by 350s, 900 400s that were straight, the wall would end up having lots of awkward cut lines, and there's a chance of the copings looking a bit like a 50p piece, really, as you're trying to follow the wall. So to avoid that, we've come here and we templated the whole wall out of plyboard, and we've sort of covered from end to toe individual pieces of ply, and we're actually going to have our factory out in Egypt make every single individual piece. They're all going to be numbered, and the gaps are all 5mm. The number pieces will come back to us, and the landscaper will then be able to fit these almost like a Lego kit, and they'll hug the wall perfectly, and each piece will be nearest down at 900mm long, so visually it's going to really flow beautifully. There's not going to be any odd angles, any weird shapes, and for the extra time and care of today, the job's going to look 10 times better down the line. So yeah, we're really excited for this one. One of the reasons we have to get our factory in Egypt to do this is because of the finish of the Lymington Dune. So the Lymington Dune is acid etched, slightly dimply, and the Bullnosed pieces, the factory Bullnosed the edges, and then they acid etch them, so the top surface matches the Bullnosed. Normally in a job like this, if it was a smooth paving finish or something like a porcelain tile, we would actually do all the masonry work ourselves here, and there'd be no need to send templates all the way out to Cairo and get the guys out on one of the factories that we deal with to do the masonry work. But because of that acid etching, we don't do that here, so we're going to need to get our partners out in Egypt to do that. And to be honest, it's quite an exciting part of the job for me, because I love creating stuff that's very unique and that's bespoke to the customer. When we come back in sort of a few months' time, when this job's finished, it's going to be kind of a proud moment, really, because it's going to look really good. And we're working on this one with Alex Webster Landscape, so they're the landscaping contractor that, to be honest, they haven't done the prep work and built the wall that you see here, but what they will be doing is doing all the finished surfaces, so the paving here, the steps, we've got Bullnosed steps going in, they'll be fitting the copings, and also there's a lot of work out to the front of the property where they're creating a driveway space, and the clients here weren't really sure on a landscaping contractor that they wanted to use, and they've got a bit of a deadline as well. They really want to have the garden finished for summer, and Alex has got a big enough team to fit that in, so he was the right guy for the job, and we're going to be following this one in the coming weeks. Hopefully I'll get up here and see the guys when they're working on site with our lovely limestone, and give you guys some updates. See you soon.